Do you wish you knew how to do work that is much more satisfying? I'm Lucia Knight from the Fierce Emporium, and I hear a lot of people asking themselves that question, although to be fair, they use all sorts of words other than satisfying. Many say they want to feel more fulfillment from their work or do more meaningful work that brings them more happiness or allows them to have more energy left over at the end of their working day for the other priorities in life. You might feel stuck in a rut, or maybe you've just hit a point where you have options and you don't know which direction will be best for you. You're definitely not alone. The reason it's hard to figure out how to design the next phase of your career is because career design is new to us. We never really had to do it before. So many of us fell into our careers, and this is the first time we've had to think deeply about our future. And our lives are way more complicated than they were back then. We've got heavier responsibilities. Our identities are all tied up in our work. And our self-esteem is linked with feeling successful, whatever that means. And then we're also staring down the barrel of another decade or two of increasing ageism. Baby bosses, that's what I call bosses who are old enough to be our children. And there's an odd shift in the employment market where negative judgments are being attached to the term experienced. A reactive stance to career design is dangerous in these circumstances. Instead, a proactive approach is needed if you want to be paid for doing work that adds to the joy of life rather than sucks the life from it. In the Fierce Emporium, you'll learn the skills, the insights, and the personal revelations to allow you to design your next decade over 6 weeks, and then you'll spend the rest of our year together putting your learning into practice. And you won't be alone while you're trying out and bedding in your new skills. You'll join a community of professionals, predominantly in their 40s and 50s, who are also redesigning their careers. You'll all come together to get regular support in the monthly live coaching calls. Then you'll also get access to a private podcast in case life gets in the way and you can't attend the live sessions. And finally, you'll enjoy even more personalised support via email from someone who really cares about your success and has gotten to know you through the 6 weeks of deep training. There is nothing like this depth of learning and nothing like this level of support in the market. So take a look at the rest of the page here for some details. And if you see, and if what you've heard is interesting, book in a 30-minute conversation where I can answer any of your questions and you can see if you could handle seeing a fair bit of me over the next 12 months. And then all you have to do is decide if this year is the right year for you to design your future filled with deeply satisfying work. I'd love you to join the Fierce Emporium.